Hello everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I am Kay. Welcome back to another reading. We're going to do an alphabet reading here. I hope you all had a great weekend. It's Monday, the first day of a brand new week, and we're headed into Christmas. Isn't that wonderful? Now everybody, I have already shook these because they make crazy noises, okay? I want to spare you with. I'm going to choose an alphabet letter right now. Which one, Archangel Michael? This is the one. It's D. Somehow that was in my mind. I got it, so it'll go in here afterwards, so we don't pull it again for the rest of the month. And we got D. What birth year are we talking about now? Okay, here we go. There's the one right here. If I can get my finger on it. Oh, 1987. I saw 88, but 87 will do. All right, let's head on into the reading. Now, this is for any D name that resonates for the first name, middle name, last name, and a nickname. This is your reading, okay? D names. Now, if you're born in 1987, it is also, it's just an extra perk kind of thing. It's more so like it could resonate with you, okay? Just so you realize, but either way, irregardless if you're born in 1987 or not, if you're a D name, this is your reading. Okay, we're going to start off with Intuit Oracle to get 3 cards that's going to inform the reading the rest of the way. And the first one is rabbits. You know, out of all these cards, look, there's quite a few cards. I don't even know how many there are, maybe 180 or something like that. Maybe 108. That one seems to be coming out a lot. It's a new beginnings one. Being prosperous and abundant, right? A sudden increase, being fertile, multiplying, sex and procreation, just having a desire, being a little timid about it, you know, humble, maybe. Okay, so let's keep doing. That was the first one. We got 2 more to pull, and I'm going to pull them after I divide the deck. Cut the deck. All right, what else? This is a new one. Head of the pack, being successful, competition, drive, get it done, lead, persistent, a will to win, motivated, alpha male, finishing and dominating. So that's kind of like the King of Wands in the tarot, isn't it? Yeah, head of the pack. Yeah, the combat leader. The one that leads their army or their army into victory. Okay, what's the next one? Broom. Okay, remove unwanted stuff. You're purging, a clean sweep, deleting, total makeover, unavoidable, clean up, restoring harmony. Okay, so it looks like here you have a new beginning, that you're going to be like the head of the pack. You're going to be leading something. You're going to be in that energy of getting it done. Leading something, being persistent and motivated. Your alpha male kind of energy, that King of Wands. You're finishing first and you're dominating. So you're just a successful, competitive type of, you got a successful, competitive, driving energy to get it done. To be persistent, and your will is to win, but you've got things that you need to clean up first within you, within your mind, within your life, within your heart. If you got stones in your heart, you got the broom that needs to sweep those stones away. All right, that's very interesting. Let's go ahead and get the 6 tarot, or 8 tarot cards, I should say. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, I didn't say this yet, but thank you for being with me today. Please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for D names today? Whether they're born in 1987 or not, what do we have for D names? In this reading on Monday, December the 18th, 2023. Yeah, 1 week before Christmas. All right. Ooh. Look, we got 2 cards. We have this one, 6 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles is equal give and take, equal reciprocity. 8 of Wands is being pinned to a wall. It looks like that, but that's not what it is. It's taking action. It's getting ready to receive. You're kind of not ready. I would say you're kind of not ready to receive. Equal give and take. The card here is just kind of like confusing to me. What do you guys think? You want to put it in the comments and let me know what you think. I would be grateful. But why is this guy? I mean, he's not throwing the wands as if to say, I'm sending out communication. It's like he's getting communication. All right, so you're going to be receiving communication. Let's just say that. You'll be receiving communication. That's going to be like holding you above ground. A little elevated, right? Communication that elevates you, holds you in place. I don't know. It's going to hold your focus. It's like it's riveting. You know, I don't know. But anyways, let's go. We have the Hierophant. So it's something you can trust. All right? Something you can trust. Whatever communication is, it's coming in the way of something, from something you can trust. It's information that you can trust. We have the 9 of Pentacles that may make you feel very, very, put you into independent mode, or just feeling like, you know, feeling like you're above the ground kind of thing. Like you're just feeling really good. Really, really good. Really good. The Hermit. Okay. You may be thinking about somebody, or just spending time with your God right here. That star. The star, excuse me. That star in the lantern is your God, is your spirit guides, your soul, whichever you want to refer to it as. And we have 7 of Wands. Okay, that will help you put up healthy boundaries so that you can stand your ground to do whatever it is you feel you want to do. Yeah, look at this, Knight of Wands. Let's see. Oh, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, and then we have the 3 of Wands on the back of that. So I feel like there's something that's coming to you that's going to make you feel more balanced. It's going to make you feel like you are on a new path, because things are more balanced. There's equal give and take. You're just feeling balanced, and you're in receptive but giving mode at the same time. You're in a really good energy, all right? You're in a really good energy. And some communication comes to you that helps bring a confirmation to that there's fairness coming to you, that it's information, like I said, you can trust information. It's going to allow you to make independent decisions for your life, for what's good for you, what's best for you. Feeling, great in your own skin. You're looking well, and you're in touch with nature, like you're just enjoying your life there. And spending time in downtime, quiet time, isolation, like your own decision to isolate yourself. Yeah, threw that one on the floor. And to help you build healthy boundaries so that you can seriously look at this new love that's on offer for you, to you by the divine. Seriously look at it and say, I'm inspired to take some really fast action, because the Knight of Wands is fast action. Fast action to love. D names. Getting on that path of that divinely inspired and offered cup of love, because all of this is helping you feel like you can follow your heart. The divine, the God in you, is going to help you follow your heart. And by following your heart, it obviously opens up the avenue of heart-centered, great and deep love for someone. Okay, and this is self-love as well. Self-love as well. You're learning to love yourself. Girl talk. So time with friends, you're moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Girl talk. So, you know, either you're reaching out to a feminine to talk to them, and you're going to reestablish a connection with them, or you're going to, let me see here. Let's see. Or just, you know, you're going to just establish a friendship. It says time with friends. So, and moving on. So right now this girl talk tells me that you're having girl talk with friends. Now this could be a masculine D name that is reconnecting with friends who, when you talk, it's going to be talking about, you know, your relationships. You're about girls, right? Ladies, women, spouses, partners, that kind of thing. Or it's a feminine who is reconnecting with friends, reconnecting with old friends, and having some really great girl talk again. Because you've moved on, you become single from what it was you were before, and you just feel, I'm living in the moment now and I'm having a great time. All right, next card, Archangel Michael. Camera. You've been reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past and making memories. So you know, all the pictures you've had with your friends, you've been reminiscing over those days, right? You're going to be taking pictures of the time that when you reconnect with this one, so that you can have those memories. So you're making new memories by being able to capture them on your camera with your friends, your old friends. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Well, that could be a girlfriend, just a friend, that says, you know, I'm so glad you called. I've been thinking a lot about you lately for some reason, and I just know how much I miss you, and I love you dearly. I sure wish we could, you know, reconnect and see each other again. Okay, and then what else? Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. All right, well, this really seems like somebody who's a friend that wants to reconnect with you. They're looking forward to it, actually. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I thought about this, is move all this stuff over this way, if I can ever remember to do that next time I do a reading like this, so I don't have to take time to readjust. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now, let's just move these guys apart a little bit more. Who says they got to be right up against each other? Who made that rule? I don't live by rules. Let's just do it this way. Okay, now we got Teeny Tiny Tarot. This is not Teeny Tiny Tarot, but it is a tiny little tarot deck of the Gilded Tarot Royale by Seer Marchetti. I love the artwork. Okay, so remember, you're starting a new beginning because you've moved on from someone or something, right? Independently, you become single. Happily single. You're single now, and you're fine to just be there. Do that, D names. You're good with that. You don't need anything more right now, because you have something important that you want to do. You want to be a successful leader in some way, shape, or form, whether you're online as an entrepreneur, or you got some kind of program or a YouTube channel or whatever you got going on. Maybe you restore furniture and you sell it, whatever. I watch this furniture restoration channels. I love them. And but you know that there's some stuff that you need to sweep out of your life yet. You need to remove unwanted stuff. You're purging and you're making a clean slate. So you have been able to start that process here, And that's why you're independent. You've been removing the old energy of a relationship that no longer served you. You just are seeking absolute balance, give and take. Okay, the yin and the yang, the balance of being giving and receiving in that energy right here. You receive some very uplifting, I guess, uplifting information that then you took time to discern, to think about. But it is the kind of uplifting information that you can rely on, and that's going to allow you also to feel that confidence of standing your ground and having healthy boundaries in place with whoever wants to move towards you. If there's somebody moving towards you with haste, you're going to be able to say, no, I love myself. I love myself enough to have healthy boundaries. So if you want to be with me, you got to take things slow. Or it's you thinking about making sure that when you move forward, you only accept, certain behaviors and things from other people that maybe you didn't, put up boundaries against before, but you're much wiser now, and now you're ready to take that divinely inspired, passionate new path as a Knight of Wands towards whatever it is you want to pursue, lovingly pursue. If that's a new love, great. But if it isn't, that's fine too. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles, please. Archangel Michael. What do we have for the Six of Pentacles? We have the Two of Swords. Yeah. Blocking. We have Four of Cups. Okay, I'm going to move these up. Blocking, rejection, not seeing something, Page of Swords. Oh, and the Emperor. There's a husband right there. There's a husband. All right, so something about your husband, the Emperor. That was your husband if you're not married anymore and you're single, right? Your ex. But was your husband at the time? There's the way he spoke to you. There was a certain way he spoke to you, and he may have delivered you a difficult message of his truth, that perhaps he doesn't love you anymore, because maybe too that he wanted to take things to the next level and become your husband, but you had been sitting on the fence being very indecisive about that, single, right? Still single, and not sure you want to really accept that cup. Take his hand in marriage, right? Not really certain about that. Or there's something that your husband did that threw you into like, I can't do this. I can't take this. I can't take it. I need to block. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. I'm hoping for the best. It'll just all go away on its own. So I'm going to be blocking my emotions just so that I can just allow it to fix itself. Because otherwise I got to look at this and say, he's rejecting me, right? So either way, whichever works for you, whatever resonates for you. So this really doesn't work as good as I thought it might work. Guys, here, let's just move it over more so that I got room, because I want to be able to see the cards, and these little cards will just cover them up. Okay. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, can you please tell us about the Eight of Wands? What kind of great uplifting messages or communication did our D-names receive? Six of Cups. Ooh. Yep, still need it more over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Come on. All right. And then Seven of Wands. There's the Seven of Wands twice. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, somebody swung in. And Nine of Cups. Okay, this made me think now. Well, this could be also information that you received that surprised you, like took you off your feet. You know, that kind of surprising, that just swept you off your feet or took you off your feet, like made you, you know, not feeling grounded. You weren't steady on your feet, right? Because there was somebody possibly that came from this, your husband's or your boyfriend, who wanted to be your husband's past, that he reconnected with because he wasn't getting what he was wanting from you if you weren't married. And if you were married, he was just wanting to reconnect with someone from his past. Yeah, reconnect. This is information you could trust. So you learned something that came in and made you feel, it took you by surprise. Like, that looks like you're taken by surprise, right? It could pin you up against the wall. So the Seven of Wands, that can be making you feel defensive. A person from your past or his past is making you feel defensive. This is the information you found out. It's made you feel defensive, but you found out, the only thing I can really say about this is that you found out some kind of truth that your husband, or the person that's waiting to be your husband, has been given his cup of love to somebody else, celebrating his achievements with somebody else, like an overindulgence, because now he's got a committed relationship with you, whoever you are in the mix here. He's got a committed relationship, or he's married to you. You're married. Excuse me. And he'd be overindulging because he'd be offering his cup of love, telling someone else that he loves them, someone from his past. Okay, it's made him defensive towards you, which makes you defensive, makes you clam up and feeling like you don't have his interest anymore, and that but not really knowing at this point in time that he literally was rescinding his cup from you, taking it back because he was giving it over here. And whatever you need to do about that apparently was not his concern. Okay, drink of water. So, yeah, let's check out the Hierophant here. Archangel Michael, this is kind of getting a little bit, what do you call it? Complicated. So, this one here wants to be single and independent and happily so, excuse me, and have a new beginning, to be able to be a leader in whatever way, but needs to seriously clean up some things with their broom. Okay. So the Hierophant is going to help him do that. This is the Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Oh, wait a minute. Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So, excuse me. So you come to realize that the information you've got is not only true, but it was true enough for you to start signing some documents, if you know what I'm saying, because I mean you're single now. Signing some documents, or just carefully looking at your things, looking at whatever, if you're not married, I think you are married, but if you're not married, you're going to be seriously taking a look at what part of it you brought to the relationship that you need to take with you, and to leave whatever else that you don't need anymore, and leave it behind. Just take what you've learned, what you've gained from all of this. Life and partnering up with this, getting married, whatever, and life's lessons that came from that, taking that with you, because you become more of a leader, like an authority figure, right? You, through all of this, you're becoming more authoritative, or authoritative. I'm not sure which one it is, guys. So it's going to allow you to know things that other people don't know right now, that you can share. And really, it all came as a result. You're realizing this is what's making you mostly the leader that you're going to be, because you know what it is that's no longer serving you, that you're moving away from, that it's been leaving you feeling like you've been left out of life, left out in the cold by somebody. This be the Emperor, okay? So you have been checking in with your inner wisdom, all right, the God, learning what it is, deciphering what it is that you need to take with you and leave the rest behind. So, or signing documents, which is the divorce documents, because you're single here, but you're moving out independently on your own towards calmer waters. This will be that energy right here, where you'll be able to reconnect with old friends, because you're moving on. Maybe perhaps when you were with this person, he didn't allow you to really, stay connected with your past, like your girlfriends and any guy friends you knew and stuff like that, maybe he even totally uprooted you and moved you quite a distance away from your family, your life, what your past and stuff like that. And you through all of this, you've been feeling like you've been alone and losing out on many things that you used to love and cherish. Been feeling left out of life being with him. That's why you're very happy to do what you need to do to get out on your own, to leave and move towards the calmer waters. Sign documents if necessary, but just take what you need and leave the rest behind. Remember, remove unwanted stuff, purge yourself, a clean sweep of this. Only take what is good for you and move forward. D names. Okay, so let's clarify the 9 of coins now, your independence and being single, happily single, I might add. Archangel Michael, please talk to us about this. We got 3 cards already. All right, so we have, this was the first one. Oh, King of Pentacles. Holy moly. All right, and we have the Hermit. Okay, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. There's 6 Pentacles right there. Very interesting, I must say. And then the Hangman. The Hangman. Hermit right here already. 2 cards. King of Pentacles. Now, see, it could be that you were the Emperor, but married to somebody. Let's move on. So I want to make sure who the King of Pentacles is. Is it you, or is it another person coming into your life? Oh, the 9 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Someone else is single. 9 of Wands. Wow. Wounded Warrior. And the Lovers with the 5 of Swords. Wow. Let's see. Now, lovers. It'd be easier for me to look at it like this, you know, because that's kind of how I do all my readings, is like this. So you're independent and moving towards somebody who is independent as a wounded warrior because of the decisions, the choice they had between two lovers. Very interesting. So the King of Pentacles over here, been hermetizing because of the imbalances that was in his life, but had been receiving hits of enlightenment and aha moments with new perspectives to boot about his whole situation. He's independent. Or he's independent, and he sees, he sees someone who's a hermit. He sees as it been in isolation now, because they've been wounded from a past relationship where somebody, you know, made a choice between two, her and somebody else from their past, the Emperor's past, right? And sabotaged their connection. You know, this connection here. This is you. Okay, so it's telling us that you're single, okay? You're single. Even though this card is you're single, we knew that. But it's really interesting because we have the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit here. But this is a King of Coins. He's King of Pentacles. He's very grounded, very, very grounded. He's been spending time in isolation to find his own spiritual guidance as to what he needed to do, because things hadn't been fair for him either in whatever relationships he's been in. But he's been able to find that balance to be able to get into the mindset where it says, I've got to be, if I wasn't generous and fair back then, I need to be fair and generous now with my time and energy and even maybe my money, because I've gained a new perspective about all that he's gone through, okay? But you went through it here. You know, you've reconnected with your friends, okay, had your girl talk and all that sort of stuff, and you're very happy being single, and it's usually when you end up attracting someone who's just right for you. But it's when you're not looking that you're happy where you are, doing what you're doing, just living your life for you, that you became single because of the burdens of being wounded through the connection you had with your husband here, okay? So now you're single and in hermit mode. Perhaps you both are in hermit mode, okay? Both of you, the King of Pentacles and you, are in hermit mode right now. He's been obviously receiving awakenings, and you would be getting in touch with your spirituality, your enlightenment here through the divine, the one that you can trust, that's in you, that you connected with, because you've been feeling lonely and out in the cold from life and love due to this whole debacle over here with your Emperor, your husband. So let's talk about Seven of Wands now. I think I kind of came up with a solution here, just to go back to my usual way of arranging the cards, because that helps me see the story better. Okay, especially when we got all this going on here. All right, I learned something. We have the Seven of Cups. Emotional confusion, which should send you into like putting up boundaries, healthy boundaries against others who are trying to poke at you with their opinions and what they want from you, that they want to take from you without any, you know, real giving you back. and they just want to lead you on a life that they think is right for you. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. This is what I'm doing. Okay, 7 of Cups we got, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right. And the 3 of Pentacles, interesting. And then the 7 of Pentacles, again, interesting. We have the World at the end of this. And then the Chariot. Okay. Ha. Okay, so yeah, emotional confusion was enough to, being emotionally confused through all of this was enough for you to construct some healthy boundaries, to stand up for yourself, to seek the higher ground. The higher ground is making sure you do things the right way, because you're in tune with your higher morale, right? Your higher morals, sorry. And that's, spirit informed morals. Yeah, so you're standing your ground, and you had so because you were emotionally confused, but then you're finding that balance, see, with the boundaries. It's so important to have healthy boundaries, and this tells you it is. See how balanced you are? You're going to be able to make a choice. You're going to be able to decide what it is that you really want out of all of this, because you're getting emotionally grounded, emotionally. And you're going to want to build a new foundation on this new way of thinking and new perspective that you've been thinking about, looking at the past, saying it's time for it to put an end to settling for less than. So I often see the 7 of Pentacles as settling for less than what you deserve, which is the 10 of Pentacles. You have sown seeds with your Emperor, your husband here, that, and probably even before, this is a mindset, right? You're sowing seeds of what you think you're worthy of. And that's what you end up manifesting, growing, right? On your tree, harvesting. But you're seeing now at this time, with being able to have this reflection, that you have been settling. You should have been going for the gold, and it may not have been. You probably would not have even attracted this individual who kept you at the 7 of Pentacles level instead of the 10, like going for the gold kind of thing. Like, and I mean in every way, prosperously, abundantly, and with legacy to boot, to hand it down, to contribute, donate, to help others in need, to be able to will it down to your kids, and then they, that will be it'd be more than your kids ever would need. They could give it away to some extent or whatever, and they can will it down to their kids. So the legacy, and this is you saying, there's no more of this settling business. I'm not settling for less than I deserve. I'm putting an end to that chapter in my life, and I'm starting a brand new chapter. Now, what does that mean about this here? We got you starting off a brand new lickety split, passionate pursuit towards true love, like a really great love of deep. Deep love for somebody. Let's see. The King of Pentacles. Let's talk to us. Archangel Michael, let's give us a few cards. A few cards to talk to us about both the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups, in terms of, is this going to be with this King of Pentacles fellow? We have the Page of Cups. Possibly somebody needs to ask for forgiveness, or just be, I don't know. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Okay, we got 10 of Wands. Let's move this guy here. Can you see him? Kind of, sort of. There. Yeah, it's like, okay, let's put him up here. And we have Judgment. Okay. Judgment. Temperance. Wheel of Fortune. And the last one is the Empress, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. and the Six of Wands, and the Sun, and the Star, the Knight of Swords with, oh, there's this Eight of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Woo! Devil was next. Yeah, wow, guys. It looks like, let me just look at all these for a second. This is about coming in, seizing the opportunity to speak the truth, okay? When you communicate, when they communicate to you. And this is another Eight of Wands. These are two separates here, okay? But Ten of Wands is the end. Judgment is feeling like the divine's judged you for, not you, the King of Pentacles. For maybe his Knight of Wands behaviors from the past. But he has become balanced and healed with temperance, having coasting in hermit mode and being hung up to gain a new perspective about how he hadn't been generous and fair and kind to you in the past. He's had karma to pay, but from paying that karma, he's at peace and calm, and he sees you as his empress. He also sees that you are the somebody that he could, he's learned to love himself as a result of knowing you, but he wants to move forward with you with this overflowing cup of love, deep love for you that is divinely inspired and on offer because he's following his heart. It's very interesting. We're talking to a feminine here, D names, but suddenly now we have a whole other storyline here with the King of Pentacles who just happened to show up as you're getting single. Very interesting. Food for thought. Food for thought. So he's moving towards you with truth and clarity, honesty, and so forth and so on. He's taking action. He's a leader. Okay, taking action, taking control of his life. You know, removing his mask so that you can actually see him now from where he wasn't before. He's seeing you as his sunshine, but also he's been revealed. Things have been revealed to him that he was able to put an end to his past pain, right, with whoever it was he was with. And all he's looking to do is heal and to mend the relationship with you, a connection with you, to reconnect with you. And he will be messaging you because you are his sweetheart, the Queen of Cups. You are a sweetheart, but he does see you as wife material. Let's just have a look, see where'd she go? Wife material, yeah, Empress. He sees you as an Empress, but also as wife material. He deeply loves you. He has great truth for you, that he's moving like he's decided. He's taking charge with truth and honesty. Upright. He wants you to see him as being someone that you can look up to. Like, not in the sense of ego, but look up to in the sense of, you know, he's doing things the right way now. He's got a whole lot of expansion and love in his heart for you, but he has had things revealed to him that helped him put an end to a difficult chapter in his life to start a brand new chapter with healing starting first. He healed, wanting to mend his relationship with you, coming in, seizing that opportunity to mend the relationship with a whole lot of truth, everything that you need to know. He's going to be messaging you, it's you that he wants, that cup of love that you have in your hand. He wants that cup of love from you. Okay, does that make sense? So that's a whole other, you know, storyline that was just added to this reading. D names, female D names. Okay, we know that. D females. Okay, you have somebody who is coming in for you. All right, he's coming in for you. He is. There maybe that is a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love is right here beside where he was over here. If you recall, he was right here. Wow, this is a great story. Amazing. I'm so glad that this garbage over here has set you free in many more ways than one. You have a new beginning where you can take charge now and be a leader in your own life. And as soon as you start feeling great about being single, bada bada boom, in comes that guy, the King of Pentacles. Now, of course, you could look at this as being from a masculine's perspective too, where you were somebody's husband and you learned a difficult message of truth about your relationship, which was not fair. You come to realize it hadn't been fair, and that then you started thinking about someone from your past that you had been defensive towards, but yet you want them to know. You want to talk to them and let them know that you love them dearly, and that you know the reason why you had in the past moved towards them with that kind of love, but you couldn't, and it was lies or whatever, and you were overindulgent at the time. But since then, she was your friend. You felt like you had a friendship, but she's moved on, and she's become a hierophant in the sense that she's really spiritually connected. You know that. But you want to share your good news about leaving this, but now you're feeling left out in the cold from her because you're not connected. And this is you, okay? Now that you're single, you're the King of Pentacles, but having had spent time in isolation, in hermit mode, being enlightened, and getting balanced back with give and take as a very important principle in learning to love yourself, and being hung so that you feeling stagnant or not being able to make a move at the time, being single, you took the time to regain your perspective and a new perspective. You got a new perspective. Then you start looking again at your past, that person that you were overindulgent with before. You see them as being single, but they are wounded from what you did to them in the past. You chose somebody else over them. That's the lover, but you see them as a very strong divine connection. Now you do. But you sabotage that connection. And now she's been in hermit land, learning to develop introspection in discernment and all those good things. That now you're with the emotional confusion that you've been going through and having made her feel like an option back then in those days. You juggled her with someone else. You put her in a third party, and now you're looking back at the past saying, I settled for something less than I should have had. I should have had this one here, the one from my past life, not karmic lover, which is the one that was dealing with you unfairly at the time. Not that one. That was a karmic lover. This one's a true soulmate here. So you were looking at the past and say you settled for a karmic lover. All right? Put up some healthy boundaries, and now you're just wanting to have a passionate new kickstart in life. That's divinely on offer for you because you're following your heart. Your heart has got this one in it. This is the one that's in your heart. This is the one that you deeply love. You figure out how to give to yourself, to love yourself, take care of yourself during your single time, hermit mode, and being given an awakening in your new perspective, stagnant phase of your life. And that's the one you want to move towards with great love, with the self-love. Now you realize in order for you to not only be able to give truly, fairly, and honestly, doing the right thing, you have to learn to love yourself and forgive yourself. You also, in order for you to receive that kind of love, loving, forgiving, nurturing, fair type of give and take love from someone else, you still have to love yourself. You still have to love yourself and forgive yourself so that you know everything, the energy is set up just right for you to move towards this single person who you see as your empress right there, okay? who you see as your Empress, and just such a sweetheart. Someone who is forgiving, by the way, compassionate, kind, discerning, intuitive, I should say. She doesn't worry about expressing her emotions. She just, you know, she's friends with her emotions. She's got them under control. So that's the other way you can look at it, if it's a masculine D name or a feminine D name. Take it however way it resonates for you. Okay, either way, you're moving forward single, having been enlightened, and ready now, because you've been happily single, to meet that person or to reconnect. So trust the process. Reconsider anything that doesn't look like it's your truth. Okay, reconsider it and let go of your past completely. That's the broom. Look where it landed, right on the broom. Okay, yes. Yeah, let go. There's your broom. That's a yes. And opportunity will arise. And remember, we have the Knight of Swords, right? Knight of Swords, that's right. Knight of Swords here. Seizing that opportunity when it arrives. To move forward, to communicate. After being healed and balanced yourself and ending that last chapter. Yep. Move forward with truth, honesty, and dignity. Integrity and transparency. Communicate in that way, and this one will forgive you. Okay? I hope that was good for you. That was very interesting, I must say. So, till next month, take care of yourself, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. God bless you all. Bye. Bye for now.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.